Hey guys, welcome back. So, like I said in the beginning of my first video, I don't normally do unboxings. I don't do them because there's so many people that already do them, and they have a really wonderful way of explaining each bead, and I'm not that good at it. So, I do make videos making polymer clay beads. I make videos making handmade glass beads. But I just started this channel because I need to start using the beads that I create and beads that I buy and put them in a piece of jewelry. So that's why this channel was started. So this is from the Gemstone Orphanage, and the Gemstone Orphanage is a bi-monthly box. And basically what you do is you adopt a bead. So let me see what I have this month. I don't know if it really goes by a theme. It does have some items that will match your adoption bead, but you get an adoption certificate every month. And what's cool about it is the picture of the bead that you're getting is actually the picture that's in your box. So everybody's going to get a different picture. So this is Malika, I think. Malika. I don't know what the name is, but it's an African bloodstone, and it's a teardrop. And on an African bloodstone, it's a stone of protection. So this is what we got here. So this is the actual focal bead that came in the box. And as you can see, the pictures line up perfectly to what you got. So that's kind of cool. So this I'm going to put up on top, and I've got a little container to just put everything in when I'm done, so that it's all ready to go. I love bead boxes that have everything in it so that I don't have to grab out of my stash. It's just really nice when it comes with everything. And that way I can just pull out one of these containers and design without worrying about anything else. So I'm not really good at figuring out which beads are what, because unfortunately the beads are not in numbered bags. So the first three beads are all African bloodstones. I'm just going to lay these right in here. Make it easier. I don't have much room today. And this is coming in a 4, a 6, and 8 millimeter strands. So these are going to go absolutely perfect with the gemstone. Those are really nice. So on something like this, I don't know if I'm going to mix them all in one, but I'm just going to set them in there for now. Okay, and then we have some onyx round. We have two of them. We have some rondelles. So let me find those. So these are considered football. I don't know why it's a football pattern. I mean, the black ones are etched, and it's more to me like a zebra. So I know that sometimes people get different things in their boxes, but I'm thinking that's what those were. Then we have some African santalum wood rounds. These are 8 millimeter, and some jade rondelles in white. Oh, I love that wood. It kind of reminds me of a cherry wood. And then I have some black tourmaline and some mother of pearl rice beads. Okay, so those are really nice as well. And they're all consistent in size. This is what I really, really like. So we have some Never heard of this before, but it's a Mashan Jade Star. So these are dyed jade pieces. And we got some black, red stars with a little bit of rondelles on there. And those are onyx. So we have some crystal faceted flat black beads right there. And then we have some triangles in a dark red. Okay, and we have some more crystal abacus, and these are half plated with black on a blood red. It's pretty. I'm not a red person, but those are actually not too bad. Okay, we have more abacus beads. They're just crystal rondelles, and these are black, gray, and white. And then we have some window beads, and these are in a black and a white. I love the combination of having part of them etched and part of them not etched, which is why they're called window beads. I just think it just adds a whole lot of dimension to it. Okay, we have some, let's see what these are. These are just some howlite. They're just little cabs, really small. I mean, we're looking maybe 6 millimeters. Then we have some more rice beads. And some mother of pearl bone beads. So we have red, and I love that pearl look. Those are going to be really pretty. We have some red crystal elephants. It's a dark red. They don't look that dark. But we got about 4 elephant beads here. Okay, and we have just some flower drops, I guess. I don't want to call them bell flowers. They're just like flower cups, check glass, and those are in red and clear. And we have some ladybugs right here. And these look like they're glass ladybugs. I'm not quite sure on the quality. And I only say that because I make glass beads, so I'm very leery of beads from India or China. It's cute. We still have a whole bunch more. So this is a crystal faceted drops in an AB finish, dark red. And then we have some Austrian crystals and a rice and a light cyan. So I'm going to put those here and those there. And then I have some agate here. This is a weathered agate. They're called rhino beads. So we have some in tubes. We have 2 tubes and about 6 round beads. We'll put all those together. Then we have some onyx ovals. Those are really pretty, smooth, no scratches. We have 4 of those. And we have some nuggets, or some pebbles, whatever you want to call it. And this is black tourmaline. And these are around 6 millimeters, so just a bunch of different shapes. And looks like we have one more. So this is a focal, and it's mother of pearl, and it's just a feather or a leaf, top drilled, or not top drilled. Oh yes it is. There's one hole, so I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to hook that together. There's only one hole on that side. I don't think I have anything to come through it. Let's see if it comes out somewhere else. Oh, it does. Just couldn't see it. So it definitely top drilled. So that's pretty. And that I would normally put in there, but my strands are in the way. Okay, and not only do I get their beads, but I also get their finding pack, because again, I don't want to go into my stash. I just want to make something right out of the box. So these are some African trade beads. And basically they just tell you it's pulverized glass, it's various colors, poured into a clay mold, using a cassava stem for the beads hole, and the mold is then put into a furnace and heated until the glass particles congeal without actually melting and the stem burns out. So these are pretty cool. Definitely weird texture to it. So I don't know what we're going to do with these. I'm going to leave those there right now. We have multiple strands of leather here. So here we have black leather with some silver. Then we have a gray leather piece. This one's pretty long. It's about, I'm going to say, I don't know, about 15 inches at least. And it's gray with silver. And then we have some black and gold. I like that. And then this is just 2mm brown leather. Maybe a couple of feet. Alrighty, and now we go into the findings. I love findings. So it looks like all these findings are in gunmetal, which is perfect. It's going to go perfectly with the stones and the red and the black. So this is just a linked chain. Just a bunch of jump rings linked together. The jump rings are not closed. So I'm going to set that right there. And then we have some miscellaneous jump rings, all in gunmetal, different sizes. So maybe about 8mm to about 3 or 4. This is a button, and it is a sparkly button. So it's got a ton of rhinestones in this button. Look how pretty that is. Really sparkly. I'm going to put that on its own. These are just some miscellaneous bails. So we have your regular pinch bails. We got the big ring bail. So those are good. That's probably what'll go on my gemstone, I think. And then we have a real tiny black one. I don't quite know how I'm going to use that one. And then we have some gunmetal head pins with a ball. So, you know what? I'm going to pull these out for now. They're going to have their own little individual spot. Okay, so a bunch of jump rings. And then we just have some miscellaneous gunmetal beads. So we have a bunch of gunmetal hearts. And we have one sparkly silver. I wish there were two. And this looks like it's gunmetal with black rhinestones. Again, I wish there were 2 of those. And then a bunch of spacer beads. We have another bag. And this is just a bunch of gunmetal rounds and a few daisy spacers. Really small ones. I don't know if you can really see them. So we're just going to put all that in one container because it doesn't seem like I ever have enough of these. And then we have some more daisy spacers. But these are more solid beads in a daisy shape. Still got a lot more to go here. Bead caps. Never have enough bead caps. So these are pretty. Got a really nice design on them. And if I could tell you the size. I'm not really sure. It's just so hard to find these sometimes. But they look about 7 times 3.5 millimeters. So we're gonna go with that. And we're still pulling out more. So here we have a bunch of miscellaneous things. So we have a couple of connectors. So this would be a 3-strand connector. These are in gunmetal as well, with rhinestones on one side and the other side is empty. We have a couple of infinity connectors, 2 of those. We have a couple more connectors. These remind me of Aztec connectors. They're pretty cool. And it's like an Egyptian sun. It's 27 by 18. Those I like. I love anything that's like Aztec looking. And in here we have more connections. This is a 2-to-1 or 1-to-2, however you want to put it. This is perfect for all the leather they gave us. We have some cord ends here. So we literally have small ones and then medium-sized ones. And we also have some regular cord end for the leather cord that they gave us. And this would be for the flat leather. So I like those. I'll put those with our bales. We have some more chain here. And this is just a regular cable chain, a flat cable chain. I really like this one. Not too big, not too small. I'm trying to figure out the size of them. So yeah, just another 7 by 4, and there's about 3 feet in here. So we'll put that with our other chain. What's a box without ear findings, right? So we have some regular hoop earrings. So we'll put those in there. We have a couple of just regular posts where you can just put your bead and attach it to that. And then we have some lever back. There's another one in here. I just don't know where it went. It might have just fell on my lap, but we have a pair of those. Then we have 2 more. And these are the finishing stuff. So we have some crimp beads, we have some wire protectors, and some crimp covers, all in the gunmetal. So those I'm just going to put in with the chain. And our last but not least bag of clasps. Ooh, boy, that one's big. That one I don't think I'd use on any of these, but you could use this one on a really heavy duty necklace that's heavy. So put that in there, and then we have a smaller toggle clasp. We have some lobster claws. And the last one would be a magnetic clasp. I don't usually make anything with magnetic because I'm always afraid they're going to fall off. This is pretty strong. But you could also put something on each side so that it connects it, so that if it falls off, it won't completely fall off. But that's it. So that is our November Gemstone Orphanage bead box. And you got a lot of stuff right here. So we're going to put all of these in little containers over here, try and sort it out, and then we'll come back when we figure out what we're going to do with it. So I hope you enjoyed that. First time, sorry, you can tell me I didn't do great in the comments if you want, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.